It's been a hot minute since we played this. I don't remember exactly where we left off or what we were doing. Let's see, what's today? Let's see, Klaus left. Let me just get an idea of where we were at. Still need to scare the pioneers. We're working on the golden memories. Oh, we collected the 300 donations. That's right, that's for the printing press. Still wants me to get rid of the cruise ship. Okay. I guess what day's today? Okay, there's nothing in particular going on today, so let's go ahead and go to Rye Park. Just because that's where What's-His-Face was, right? Fern. Yeah, last seen at Rye Park, so... Oh. No, go to Rye Park. Okay, we need lots of drama and crime books. Of course, that dog's gonna start barking. Oh, that's actually being added to my shop when I find these books. Oh, hey, yeah, I made it into the group after all. Everyone has been very encouraging, and I've been gathering some ideas for a short story, actually. But don't tell anyone, please. I'm not ready to present yet. Okay, listen up, everyone. What's next up on the schedule? Hi. I wanted to research some authors and their stylistic choices. Can you help me out here? You enjoy plays. I usually like books with plot twists. Jane Eyre's not really a play, though. Okay. Oh, interesting. I haven't heard of this author before, but Julius, you've never heard of Shakespeare? Seems like it could be cool. Alright, let's get to our next presentation then. Who would like to read their draft? Hey, your donation banks look quite full already. Would you like me to count your total? 300. It's all there. Thank you kindly for your contribution. Patron of Print. Your restorations have begun thanks to your generous donations. I promise it'll be worth it. The printing press is truly beautiful. Now, I suppose this means I have to start the restoration process now. Wish me luck. Good luck. Hand me the most prestigious book you have, and I'd love to read something to do with real life. However, I don't usually go for niche things. The most prestigious book I have? Love to read something to do with real life. A dictionary of the English language. Oh my god. She just took the... That's funny. Here on research, I can't live without sci-fi, and I want something short and sweet. A short sci-fi novel? I might not have that. I mean, I guess there's iRobot. It's not super short though. Hey, I'm glad I caught you. Do you happen to have another book for me? I already finished the last one. You know, I've got a lot of spare time on my hands, so... Needs to be a happy ending, and I typically go for character-driven novels. Character-driven novels? I mean, there's the... There's the Green Mile, but it's not exactly a happy ending. Little Women? What a week. I tend to lean a little more toward nonfiction. I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places, and also fact books are my usual go-tos. Nonfiction? Travel? I like reading about real places. I've got the Stones of Venice. You're eager to have your writing read aloud, is that right? Please wait for your turn. We always meet on Fridays and Sundays. Oh. What is up? Bonus points if it was written by a woman, and I have Jane Eyre. Just kidding. Oh, with a detective? I might not have any detective books. No. Books about a detective? Written by a woman. How about Cat's Eye by Margaret Atwood? I don't have any detective stories. Oh, I didn't mean to click on you. Mystery box? Okay. That was weird. Okay, today's Mega Savings Day. Do I have anything going on there? Or anything that needs to happen there? Probably. I don't think there's any character things that I need to do over there. But there is still one more event that needs to happen there. So I guess we'll go there. The thing is we don't have any crime books anymore. We're out. That's crazy. We're out of dramas too. I guess we'll see how this goes. Oh, Silence Liberty by X Mega Marche. Okay, so we don't actually know when he comes back. If he even does. Maybe he comes back in another season. I don't know. I get pretty bad nightmares from grisly violence, and niche books aren't usually my cup of tea. But give me something Okay. You want something scary. I don't know if I have anything scary right now. I don't have any crime books. Or the necessity of violence. Niche books aren't your cup of tea? Bro, I don't know what you're looking for. But I don't have it. I might have like a kid's horror book. Like this. Okay. I took the kid's book. What a week. I'm looking for a fresh whodunit, and crime is my passion. I mean, I'd love a crime novel. However, dry books are a bit boring. I don't have any crime novels. No. You've reached Sam? No. Billette? No. Much Ado About Nothing is not a crime book. But you want a whodunit. I don't really have a whodunit. There's The Witcher. He's kind of a detective. Yeah. Hurt to have a thrilling, gripping plot? I don't have any crime books. I am in desperate need of crime books. Please be looking for a kid's book. You love whodunits. Of course you do. I don't have anything. Let me guess. Crime book? Oh. Want to read a horror story. Gore makes me sick, though. I'm a fan of books like The Cask of Amontillado. Edgar Did It Again, a short story whose gruesome nature will linger much longer on your mind. I might have something like that. How about Great Expectations? I forgot what she was asking for. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm looking for something with a detective. Yep, of course. The best I've got... Oh, did someone buy it? I think someone bought it. Someone bought Jekyll and Hyde. God damn it. Something with detective? Uh, how about Divergent? Yeah, we didn't do real well today. Mostly because we didn't have crime books. Oh my god, kid! How are you still buying books? Holy crap! She bought so many books! Mixed book bundle. Cruise ship departs. When does that group meet again? Hold on. Fridays and Sundays. Today's Tuesday. So we're not going back there. Who do we need to do stuff for? Rainy days. Alright. Let's go to the castle ruins. But they need a scary book. Hopefully I have something. Okay, what more books do we need? How about some more classics? We're good on kids' books. I think that's good. We also really needed to rain again. Give me something scary. Blood, violence, splatter. Silence of the Lambs. Scary enough for you? Oh, I have way too many fact books for this place. Grislier the better. I can always go for a comic, and I can handle a bit of horror. But you want a comic. I don't think I have a comic. And there's the witch. There's the witch boy. It's not a horror, though. New mystery? Angels and Demons. That's the last crime book I even have on my shelf right now. Told my friends about the guy who died at Cyril Plaza and turned into a ghost. They were all super scared, and I wasn't. Nope, not at all. Wait, you don't know the story? Whoa, well you should read more books, my friend. Ah, I get it. You're scared. That's okay. My mom says when you get scared it's okay to want to be alone, to not want to be alone. You can go and find a friend to hold your hand. So yeah, let me know when you want to read a scary book. I'll be there. Nonfiction, no self-help. How about Chemistry, the Central Science? You're welcome. Go learn about chemistry. Can't get enough of Attack on Titan. I don't have Attack on Titan. Got Dragon Ball Volume 1. That's not really a scary one, though. I don't think I have anything for you. Fantasy World, no. Huh. How about The Return of the King? Oh, sorry. God damn, they are really not giving me any... There's some crime novels. I might as well buy all these books. They've got to be sold anyway. Volunteers invite all to annual summer bonfire this Sunday. As the warm weather gives way to an autumnal breeze, organizers in Buxtonbury are hoping to get people excited about the annual bonfire night at Far Beach on Sunday. Food and drink will be provided, as well as the materials for the local note burning tradition. Anyone who would like to participate can formulate a regret about the past or resolution for the future on a piece of recycled paper. Afterwards, participants will burn their notes in a joint ceremony. Okay, today's the waterfront fish market, but I don't... Oh, what is this? Hi, mate. Just writing to tell you that our first stop on tour was a success. The little club we played was brilliant, and it was my first time seeing people mosh to our songs. Holy shit. Hope you're doing well. Cheers, Klaus. Ah. Okay, I think we're going to go back to... What's today again? Waterfront Fish Market. We don't really need to go there, as far as I know. Yeah, there's nothing... We don't have any unfinished business there, so we're going to go back to the castle ruins. What day is it today again? Wednesday? Okay, so we want to go to there on Friday. Okay. All of our crime books. Okay, I think that's good. We just need to recommend one more scary book. I told him yeah, you say that every day. Give me something utterly scary, and I quite like reading about myths and legends. I really enjoyed Night Shift. Myths and legends, huh? No, not the Lucy Dacus song. It's a collection of spooky Stephen King short stories instead. Okay. How about Full Dark No Stars? Also Stephen King. Thanks for the scary stories. You're kind of cool. Gah! Oh, it's just you. We did it. We scared him. Made the camp ghost safe. The kids seem to find something new to be scared of. Wonder what kind of books they're reading. Anyway, nice of you to drop by and check in on us. You're welcome to join our next activity if you'd like. Today we're practicing our cooking skills together and making a menu for the next few days of camp. Your input will be much appreciated, and I'm sure you can learn a few things as well. So, for nonfiction, might be nice to read a graphic novel. I might have both. An Age of License. Check it out. I get to pick a book. I'm partial to a good manga, and you can't go wrong with a play. A manga? That's also a play? How about Sailor Moon? You just wanted a manga. Manga. Whatever. Drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me. I could go for a tragic story. I think I have a copy of Macbeth, yeah. How's that? An autobiography or a memoir? Can't get enough of An Age of License. How about my travels in East Africa? But while the boy was sleeping, there was a noise. Out in the woods. And out jumped the werewolf. I'm not scared. I'd like to meet a werewolf. For science. Oh my gosh. Stamp collected. Campfire badge. Give 5 scary recommendations to pioneers. You gave the pioneers a proper fright. Remember, they're still kids. Huh. Fun workbooks. Okay, nothing going on today. I'm Cassie, valued Mega Newsletter subscriber. It is my great pleasure to announce the collaboration of the century. The official Silence Aubrey fan shop will open today. Okay. Let's go. I literally bought every box of books. And nothing. No crime books. And crime books really sell here. But I have none. A merch shop. Check out the Silence Library fan store. Cassie really went all in on Silence Library. Oh my god, we can actually buy this stuff. We're going to. Damn, I should have had music playing. For a fresh kids book, Sky Island. Sky Island takes Trot, Button Bright, and Captain Bill to, you guessed it, an island in the sky. Children's fantasy. A fresh kids book. So maybe something relatively new. How about the Scarecrow of Oz? Morning. Did you also get that Marche newsletter today? I never would have taken Cassie for a metalhead, did you? I rang Klaus the first thing, of course. He seemed a little disturbed, but also proud, I think. Look, someone's even put down some flowers there. Oi, Klaus isn't dead. He's just on tour. Oh my god. Oh my, looks like people here really miss him. Can I get a book? Looking for something with outer space. Don't think I have a kid's book with outer space. Cersei, guards. The Martian. Night Shift, A Wrinkle in Time. How about A Wrinkle in Time? A play? You're a fan of tragedies. You're a fan of Hamlet. Les Mis, I don't think is a play. How about Henry VI Part 1? Oh, okay. Crime novel, no plot twists. I might not have anything for you. What about a kid's detective story? Try the hidden staircase. Oh, I'm getting a lot of world-renowned. I don't have any more crime novels. Because no one's fucking selling any. I don't have anything. Oh my god. Of course you're looking for it. Everyone's looking for a fucking detective story today. Night Shift. Your parents told you not to read stuff like that? Hell yeah. Thank you. Finally, holy crap. Now we're almost out of drama books, though. Alright, what's today? Friday? Okay, this is where we want to go back to Rye Park. Or no. Yeah, Fridays and Sundays. Okay. Cool. So there was a crime novel just sitting there. Now, how do I tie this together with the first story? Oh, hey, nice seeing you here. Who would like to present a draft today? You hold back in anticipation as a few other group members tentatively raise their hands. Guess I can go? Due next month, so let me know what you think, yeah? This is a story about my hometown. To your surprise, you're swept away instantly by the writer's bittersweet tale about their home in conflict and their decision to leave. It makes you reflect for just a minute, and you're filled with gratitude for this beautiful and peaceful town you are standing in. Alright, thank you everyone. This will be it for today, but we'll pick up where we've left off next time. Good thing you're here. I'm running out of new reading material yet again, and every time you're not around, this park is something of a book desert. The writing club members have even started swapping books amongst each other Wait! Wouldn't it be smart to build a small swap shelf? That way people could spontaneously find a read, even if you've set up shop elsewhere. The only problem is, there aren't enough books in circulation yet. At the club, at least, we've already gone through everyone's books. We would need a few more people to bring their finished books first. Let's say, I would say that, after around 100 sales, we should have enough books for it. You should be able to do that. I know this might not be in your business's best interests, but I think it would be great for the community. And anyways, I'll always come to you first to look for the books on my reading list. I think we can do that. This be science fiction. I'm not really in a bit of a trap in. Okay. Science fiction. How about Deepness in the Sky? Oh, they're done. They're gonna... Okay. Morning, dear. Yes, keep your grin to yourself. I'm aware it's almost noon. I don't understand why others my age always have to get up so early. But tell me, dear, how are you faring today? I see that the shop is doing well. I quite like your selection. I still have some shopping to do for Miriam's present. She always relies on everyone for getting her birthday, since it's the day after the bonfire. But I can be just as stubborn as her. She'll get a present from me every year, whether she likes it or not. looking for a crime novel. Traveler. I'm a traveler. I like reading about real places. I really enjoyed Death on the Nile. I'm interested to see what you'd suggest. Death on the Nile, huh? But real places? Detective Poirot is keeping to the background on his Egyptian vacation to carefully observe the mystery unfolding before him. Everyone had a motive, but who is cold-blooded enough to be the killer? So kind of a whodunit. But you like real places. How about the lost symbol? Has to be a play, not afraid of a tragedy. Hamlet. I might come to the flea market, sure. Anything like the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe? I might have the sequel, actually. Let me see. Maybe I don't, actually. Peter Pan in Kensington Gardens. What's up? Houston, give me something set in outer space. However, absolutely nothing romantic, please. Outer space, huh? I might not have anything in space. Bro, I got nothing. I don't have anything for you today. Oh, I guess I could have looked at kids' books, though. A book about nature? Fact books? How about Entangled Life? Kids book that's less than 200 pages. That should be pretty easy. Magic City. What's up? What do you want? Big fantasy fanatic. Can't get enough Matilda. How about The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Jeez, oh Pete. Novels written in prose. Frog and the Toad together. I don't know what literary fiction is. Like, if I were to describe literary fiction, I just think of a novel. I wouldn't be able to actually tell you. Oh, today's the flea market. We're just gonna buy up all these. Have at least 1,000 books in your storage? Huh. We just got that. Okay. Tomorrow's the bonfire. We still need to sell 100 books there. It hasn't been raining for us to do that. Alright, what about places? What else do we still need to do? Oh, the beach. I do want to finish Rye Park, though. Okay, we should be able to hit that sale goal pretty easily today. Hello? Hey! By the way, you're always looking for old books, right? Are you interested in these? They were pretty expensive and I could use the money. Sure. Anything like Starstruck? Sci-fi play turned graphic novel? Oh, I don't think I have anything like that. Stories of your life and others? Try it. Looking for a travel guide, but dry books are a bit boring. How about by train through Spain? You won't believe what I discovered. Our strategy worked. People have been reading so much around here that books have been turning up everywhere. Some people left them on benches, and some even started stacking them next to the park's entrance gate. So the swap shelf funded by our writers club is finally ready. Here, let's put it up together. You help Fern dig a small hole to fit the swap shelf's post into. It takes some careful leveling, but it looks good now. Nice! Isn't it nice? We kind of built it in the image of your bookshop. Thanks for Thanks for your help in making it happen. I think it'll raise the interest in reading even more. It's the Tiny Book Swap. Truly an institution of neighborly goodness. They're all a bit quotidian, but this one will do for some light reading. You remove the book and replace it with one of your own. Nice. Book about nature? Nothing pretentious. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. What's up? Please don't give me anything too gory. The Witch Boy. You didn't say scary. You said not gory. A fact book. I'm just getting back into reading and I'd like something light and entertaining, but dry books, okay. I have one fact book. And it's about gems. Have at it. What's up? Give me a fact book. I want something from this century. How about the bookshop book? Oh my god. So many people need recommendations. Living in Alaska. Try it. It's like every 2 seconds. So we've done everything in Rye Park then. Hell yeah. Okay. We'll just go ahead and buy whatever they've got. Alright, today's the summer bonfire. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. Give me like, I don't know, not even 10 minutes. I gotta use the restroom, get something else to drink, and then we'll come back. Okay, I'm back. And I'm ready to get back to the game. So we're going to Far Beach for the bonfire. Alright, let's get an entire shelf's worth of crime books. Drama, kids books. A couple shelves of kids books. And then fantasy books. And we'll get some classics and travel, get a couple fact books in there, some dramas. I think we're good. Whoa! What the fuck? Something dystopic. I often look for books with queer representation. Also, I'm rather fond of good sci-fi stories. Sci-fi stories, queer representation. Invisible Man? Oh yeah, I guess that wasn't dystopic though. Short and sweet kids book. Easy enough. Dragon Ball, Volume 1. Space. Fictional space. Do I have any space books in the kids section? Not really. That's not outer space, though. Something set in outer space. Do I have anything? I don't even think I have. I don't have anything set in outer space. Do I really not? Holy shit. I really have nothing set in outer space. Got quite a bit of that going on. Yeah. Huh. Complete previous challenges to unlock. Oh, okay. See you at the bonfire. Hell yeah. Sorry, I was lost in thought. How's your day going? Nothing big, just a few people from the Creative Writing Club meeting up, but you know, I've never really been invited to a group event before, just for fun before, so I'm excited. You should stop by too if you'd like. I mean, I intend on coming. Another fantasy novel? Should be simple enough. How about the Magic City? Something facts, short and sweet. Newtonian physics for babies. You wanted a short fact book, and that's what you got. Why don't you join me for the bonfire tonight? Looking forward to hear how your summer has been and what you'll write on your note. Go on and chat with your friends CK first. Wait for you by the fire, and then I'll give the signal when everyone is ready. Okay. Science fiction? Nothing romantic. I don't think I have anything science fiction general anymore. I don't have any sci-fi. I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. I sold out of fantasy books. Thanks for encouraging me to make more connections. I've been a lot less lonely lately. Well, another year gone by. Time does not stop for anyone, does it? But let us not dwell on sentimentalities. Tomorrow is just a Monday like any other. And you, make sure to use your time wisely while you're still young. I don't know what's going on with me, but I feel super anxious all of a sudden. Why does this always happen? It was shaping up to be such a nice night. Well, deep breaths. All I can do is give it my best shot, and try to leave these pesky anxieties behind. Yep, throw them straight into the bonfire. There's nothing better than a warm fire and the smell of the sea on a warm summer's eve. Think I'll close my eyes for just a bit. Enjoy your evening, young'un. Man, I can't believe I missed this year. I bloody love the bonfire night. Although I wish they would let me change the music. I need something to dance to. Actually, I kind of look forward to classes. No one wants to admit it, but learning is the best. If you don't go to school, I'll know more than you so fast. Anyway, don't come looking for me on Monday morning, okay? I won't ditch class just to hang out with you, but I might come by the shop after school. Oh. Yeah. I don't like this drawing anymore. Whoosh. I'm afraid of failure, but I need to allow myself the space to grow and learn. Even when I feel like no one understands me, I am not alone. I know my worth and I don't need to prove it. I trust in my experience. I think these are what they wrote last year, though. Yep. I am not responsible for the decisions of others. I am needed. My turn? Their notes are caught by the flames of a mesmerizing and lively fire, as your attention is drawn by its colors and lights, by the smell of the smoke and sweet summer drinks, and by the soft crackling noises of wood. Your thoughts slowly drift away. You think back on more than a year spent in Bookstore. What would you like to leave behind? A flimsy paper note drifts from your hand into the fire, and you watch as the words slowly give way to ash. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lovely summer. Feel a sense of relief and determination. What does the future have in store for you? I will not shy away from difficulty. As your resolve grows into a small flame of your own, you step away from the bonfire and let your gaze wander to the stars. Nice. Oh, I can still go to Far Beach. Okay. What else is going on today? Orientation week starts? Do I have anything going on at the university, or am I done with that? I'm done with that. So we're gonna go to Far Beach. Oh, we need more kids' books. Far Beach, Monday, autumn the 1st. I want to know what's going on here. Shit, today's Monday. Oh, Osmomomo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, did the notification not go off?
Huh.
Shop's looking green today. Oh, for fork's sake. I like that name. Welcome in. Thanks you so much for the follow. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. What were you guys doing? My bookshop's going really well. Hello. Were you guys playing Tiny Bookshop? Nice. We just surpassed like the first full like year. We just did the second bonfire. I'm basically just trying to finish all the stamps. But welcome in. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you so much for the raid. Second season of year 1. Nice. How are you liking it? Ah, I don't even know what that is. Love it. It's so cute. Nice. Pardon my mind my bookshop because it's a mess right now. Or it looks, nothing's like together. I just have like a bunch of random stuff thrown together right now. Make a pretty good plant parent if I do say so myself. What else is new? How's it going with you?
Wow.
Thanks for taking the time to chat. I'll be getting along now. I've been really enjoying it too. Wonder if there's any seashells for us to pick up. No. Oh, yep. Yeah, they start to pile up, honestly. There's a lot of accessories and like more bookshelves and stuff. Looking for a fresh kids book? No romance, please. How about Fantastic Mr. Fox? I don't think there's a romance in that, is there? Loving the spooky things. The spooky things are really cool. I like the fall. I think it just turned autumn, too. Yeah. Monday, autumn 1st, year 2. Good boy. I love Behemoth. He's the dog that's abandoned at or not abandoned, but he's the stray at the docks. Anything like the origin of species? Books about planet Earth. Planet Earth. Short history of nearly everything. Behemoth likes pets. What's cool is, like, later on you get stuff that can make you more money, too. You can get more shelves. I only have the original shelves in a box. Yeah, you can get the box pretty early. Yeah, there's a lot more shelves that show up. They can be expensive, though. Like, there's one... I don't know if it's still in here or not. No, I bought everything today. But yeah, some stuff gets really expensive. But as you like learn how to optimize your store to every location, what the hell is this? Bard Rock Essentials? I didn't even know you could buy more music. Mysterious Attic Find. I'm very low on crime books. No one's ever selling crime books. There we go. Okay. What other locations do we have stuff to do at? There is the castle ruins that we can still do. Yeah, let's go check out the castle ruins. Just because those are... The beach and the castle ruins are really the only places we haven't completed yet. But I want to get the beach done before winter comes, because then I can't go. It gets closed off. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's reset. Reset a little bit. Fantasy. Kids and crime. And then we can do a little mix of everything else. Whoops. Nope. Fantasy. Some travel books. Some classics. Whoop. That's alright. We don't want too many books on the shelves because then we end up with that debuff. If you have more than 100 books on your shelves, everything gets like a 15% drop for like, I don't remember what it was called. Oh boy. Another nightmare last night. Oh, you guys are still scared. You want to play? Catch. Okay, so there's other stuff that goes on. There's got to be something that goes on still. The archaeology badge, research badge, hiking badge. I said there was. Wouldn't mind if there is romance. Really like Sailor Moon. Well, how about Scott Pilgrim? Something scary, rather fond of good sci-fi stories, so sci-fi horror, maybe? Do I have anything like that? Perhaps. Oh, wait. Is that really sci-fi, though? You want a scary sci-fi. It's not really scary, though. Yeah, you're looking for horror. That's not really horror. Oh, can I not use that now? Uh-oh. I think we're actually in trouble. Look. Nightmares drawing? Oh, geez. The kids' nightmares are fully manifesting as creepy drawings now. That's like stage 3 of 5 on the nightmare scale. How will I ever get them to sleep again? Bedtime will turn into absolute chaos. I need to find a way to calm them down and make them feel safe before any tears are shed or parents get called. Maybe you could help me out with a few books. Something super simple and innocuous would be best. Here we go. The research badge. Give 5 nature or animal recommendations to pioneers. I think we can do that. First time I met those kids, I gave them it, and my chat said I was mean. It was like, what? If I had it on my shelf, I would just default to giving them that. It's funny because you can make the same recommendation every day and it'll count. Like, you have to give them, at one point you have to give like a recommendation to like a romance book. I won't spoil anything, but like you have to They're looking for romance novels. And I literally gave them Persuasion by Jane Austen all 5 times, and it was fine. But I gave them It. I recommended It a number of times. If Stephen King came up, I gave it to them. Anything like Shatter Me. They said you're mean. I like those emotes. That's cool. The next book in a series? I don't know what series that is. But I don't think I have the sequel. I have Attack on Titan. That's not sci-fi, though. Finally escaped the grass. It doesn't tell me what series it is, though. The first in a series of young adult novels set in its dystopian world where one girl's touch is lethal. But what series is it? No, you're looking for... the next book in a series. What series, though? Sci-fi book in a series. I might just recommend something. No. The Martian Chronicles? I guess they took that. Alright. Our pioneer captains promised us the research badge if we read enough books about animals and nature. A good shout. Sometimes I enjoy a good graphic novel. Do you have anything like Sailor Moon? What's that? What does that have to do with animals and nature? A good graphic novel? Charlotte's Web. It counted. I'll take it. What's up? More about planet Earth? Dragon Ball. No. Pet Cemetery. Momo? No. Do you have anything like the Frog and Toad Together? I have Frog and Toad Together, but you don't want me to recommend that. Alice in Wonderland. Oh, she's a pioneer, so that counted too. Time to close up. Then tomorrow we're going to go to the beach. Just because we have 2 quests right now. Book display. Place your 4 favorite editions here for everyone to see what your shop is truly about. We're just gonna buy whatever we can in here. Doesn't hurt to keep our shelves stocked. But we're still low on crime books. Damn, it's raining. What day is it today? Wednesday? There's a waterfront fish market. We could just go back up to the castle ruins. More kids' books. Lots of fantasy books. Actually, some travel books wouldn't be bad either. Our pioneer captains promised us the research. Yep. Anything with cute animals. Well, have I got good news for you. Charlotte's Web. Not sure that constitutes as research. Boy, it is pouring. Oh yeah, analysis paralysis is what happens when you have more than 100 books in your store. Minus 15% to all book sale chance. Well, we also have the plant here that needs to be rained on, so that can help us get that quest done too. Books about animals are always a good shout. How about Frog and Toad together? Oh, evidently that counted too. So it disincentivizes just throwing all the books in there. Yeah. If you have more than 100 books. Oh. Horror and graphic novel. I'm into horror. Ghost stories from the grave. Come on, take a book with animals. Loads of cool animals. I don't mind a bit of a fright. Do I have any scary books with animals? How about James and the Giant Peach? We completed the research badge. Looking for a biography, I can always go for a comic. Do you have anything like my lesbian experience with loneliness? Is that a comic? I'm impressed that worked. Yeah. This is close enough. There's animals in that. A biography. I might have a biography in the travel section. My travels in East Africa. Hey, it was pretty cool of you to help us earn our research badges. Nice. So, Pioneer Captain Ann said to give you this as a thank you. Chestnut animal. Ah, cool. See you. Nice. Alright, at some point we'll probably talk to Anne. I think she's already come and gone. Holy crap. They're still buying. Okay. That was a huge pile of books. Something's happening. Oh, your plant has grown quite a bit. Good job, horticulturist. Nice. I just found another beech nut. Want to swap with me? I could trade you 3 chestnuts for 6 beech nuts. And do you have any acorns? Alright, throw in some moss and we've got a deal. What kind of trade deal is happening over here? Epic Fantasy, moving away sale. Nobody's selling boxes worth of... Need to head out and eat. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy your food. And thanks so much again for the follow and everything. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Oh. Greetings from Ryport. Have you been here before? It's not the prettiest city, but the metal scene is surprisingly big. I also met Mr. Devoir and Mr. Walsh for the first time because they came to say hi. The crowd was rowdy this time, and Lux went stage diving. I was a bit worried, but all went fine. Missing you all in Beebury. Cheers, Klaus. Alright, we're gonna head back over to the beach. There we go. Off to the beach. Maybe we need to come here on a weekend day. Still definitely have to do some there. Oh, it is empty. There's nobody here. It gets very quiet here in the off-season, but during summer this place is lively with families and athletes. Oh, there's Anne. I'm intent on reading a play, and I could go for a tragic story. Aha. I was hoping I would have some Shakespeare on me. I guess I don't. Hamlet. Go nuts. I want to know what's going on with this. What's up? A romance? Don't I have Jane Eyre? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, she did end up buying a coffee off of me. And gave me a tip. Nice. Oh, all classics. Okay. Oops. Let's go back to the castle ruins. What are they like here again? Okay. No, it's not what I wanted. Deal. Pleasure doing business. What's up? Occasionally, fact books are my unusual go-tos, and I like niche books for the most part. Young adults novel? Scott Pilgrim. Hey, I have big news. My pioneer group and I just got back from a nature exploring hike, and we found an abandoned trail. It was a bit overgrown, and of course I would never ignore safety guidelines, so we didn't get too close. But it looked like the trail used to lead from the fort down the cliffs toward town. And here's the best part. There was even an old slate milestone. The letter carvings weren't legible anymore, but what an amazing historical find. We'd all love to find out more about what this trail might have been for and where it leads. Sell 12 fact books at the castle. Do you mind if we have a look through your fact books for research? Go nuts. The origin of species? I didn't really put a lot of fact books in here. How about Down Under? It's not a fact book, but I don't even have enough fact books for this. Historical setting, yeah. Young adults novel? Beloved. What's up? I actually might have something similar. How about towards a new architecture? Knights, Romans, Vikings. I want to see some history. Fact books are my usual go-tos. Hell yeah. You're welcome. We're going to run out of fact books. Did you get anything new in? Something magical, please. I want to be enchanted. However, I really don't like scary stuff. Anything magical? How about the traditional building techniques? That's pretty magical. Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. You're welcome. Have you heard about the cool trail we found? I really want to know if it had anything to do with the castle. Do you have any books to help with our research? Oh. That probably counts, right? Used books for sale. Essential reads. Classic travel stories. Children's collection. Okay. Yeah, no, let's go to the beach again. Actually, let's go back to the castle ruins while I'm still thinking about this. We're gonna have 3 shelves worth of fact books. Some drama, some crime, fantasy, kids books. Whoops. More fantasy. then tomorrow we're going to go to the beach. Something with history? Could go for a travel guide. The Book of Tea. But mostly I have fact books. But we should be able to sell those pretty quickly. The amount that we need to, at least. Something scary? How about angels and demons? I don't know. Hey, did you know that we discovered a secret trail in the forest? Nobody believes me, but I actually saw that old milestone first. Do you think the trail was made by a wizard? Someone said the ruins used to be a wizard tower. I mean, I'm pretty sure a wizard could have better things to do than summon a boring old trail. I heard someone brought by a new story, is that right? Can I see it? I hope it's a good one. What an interesting style. Can't wait to read more. Thanks for collecting this one. What? Okay. That included animals? How about troglobites don't bite? That research badge was a pretty good idea. We learned so much. Also, look, the kids made this for you as a thank you. I guess we had a bit of foraging fever break out here in camp. Collecting and identifying leaves, flowers, nuts, and branches is just so much fun. I think I'll plan a few more forest hikes with the kids to see what else we can spot. Finally have time to read. I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Fantasy is my fave, and it wouldn't hurt if... Okay. Moby Dick. It's the fantasy of catching a whale. Hey, we did it. Political message? Boy, do I have the book for you. Slaughterhouse 5. No pop science? How about a biography? The Devoir family, a success story. Alright, let's close up shop. Reading grade 10. Fan meetup at Mega Marché. We should go do the fan meetup. Oh, no, travel books and dramas. Klaus's signed biographies? Oh, his favorite biographies. Then we're gonna buy the banner. Because we have to. An age of license? I need something to read on tour. I tend to enjoy the classics. I like escaping into fantasy worlds and lesser known works. How about Dragon Song? Yeah, nothing classic about that, I guess. Something political. About Middlemarch. What's up? A deep dive? Don't mind a dry book? I might. about Physics 1908? Cornelli. Looking for a graphic novel. I quite enjoy plays, and also I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Anything that matches this track. Oh, I'm out of my classics. Shit. Okay. I don't know if I have any plays left. Oh, Richard II? It's not a graphic novel, but... Wrinkle in Time? Outer Space Sci-Fi. Martian Chronicles. Moving away sale. I'll just buy everything. Oh. Alright, back to the castle ruins. Oh, travel books, please. Pit, hello. Might end up wrapping up a little bit here, and a little bit here. Manga? Interested in facts, but also manga? How about chemistry, the central science? Those are two very different things. Fan of architecture in Britain. How about Italian villas and their gardens? You're very welcome. Hi, I came to tell you that me and my pioneer group managed to find something about that old trail in the forest. Nice. There was a mention of a supply route to the fort in The Secret History of Booksonbury. So I followed the author's sources, and it seems like after the fire of 1575, the ruins weren't entirely abandoned. Looks like in the 1720s, this very fort could have been the base of smugglers, hiding from the authorities at Buxton Bay. Of course, our entire Pioneer chapter is now very excited to find out more about the pirates. But even if this history isn't true, or at least can't be proven, wouldn't it still be cool to reinstate the trail for modern use? It would be an opportunity to connect to our greatest sites, this incredible fort, the lighthouse cliffs, and Far Beach. Except, right now the cliff trail is way too dangerous to be used by the public. We would need money and permits so we can add railings and secure the cliffside from further erosion. I'll go and have a think about how to present this to the council. I'm sure it would be beneficial for the whole community. That it would be. This here is pirate land. Haven't you heard? And we're gonna rob you blind. I'm the captain of this operation, of course, and I demand a book worthy of a captain. Hand over the goods. Yes, ma'am. Really enjoyed Dune. Science fiction. I don't really have anything science fiction. I don't really have any sci-fi. Nothing that's gonna knock your socks off. I don't have anything for you. What about you? What do you want? An encyclopedia? I probably have an encyclopedia here. It's the short history of nearly everything. Hi, Jenny. How's it going? Do I really not have any? Holy crap. I don't have any. I think a short history of nearly everything is probably the best I've got. Good day here. Hope you're doing good. So you say it was your Sunday. It is my Sunday. I gotta go to work tomorrow, even though I went into work yesterday. Yeah, she gets back tonight. I think she's leaving the conference. I think she said the conference is basically over at 4, so she'll probably end up heading back by then. So she'll be back before I have to go to bed, hopefully. But yeah, I didn't even know she was coming back today. I thought it was going to go until Friday, but then she told me yesterday that she'd be back tomorrow. She just said, "I'll be back tomorrow," and I was just like, "Wait, what? I thought you were gone until Friday." No, I guess the conference only goes until today, not until Friday. So that was a nice surprise. I'm sure she had a really good time, though. And we've made basically all of our final payments are done for the wedding, too. I just have to pay the photographer, the baker, and then make our final payment on the venue. But, I mean, that final payment's like $7,000, so it's gonna be a tight fit, but I think we have everything in our budget to cover it. I hope. Man, this is the closest thing I have to an encyclopedia. Yeah, I don't have any encyclopedias today. I've got 3 shelves worth of fact... Oh, I have 2 shelves worth of fact books, but no encyclopedia. Nothing. Anyway. What are you looking for? Something with a fantasy world. And I normally prefer short and sweet books. Do you have anything like Moominland Midwinter? I might. Something short. In a fantasy world? What about Kiki's Delivery Service? Occult stuff, but I'm not a fan of horror. I might have that. Or maybe not. Whimsy, occult stuff? How about the Gunslinger? I should read the Gunslinger. It sounds cool. My fiance might actually have it. She has a... Stephen King's like her favorite author, so she has a bookshelf that's just Stephen King books. I'll take some crime books. It'll rain tomorrow. Okay. Well, I think I might wrap up there. We do still have to do a bunch of Far Beach stuff, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Until the following summer or spring. So we're going to have to make it through winter. I don't feel like doing that today, so... plus I want to wind down and probably play some Fortnite. Or do a run in Hades or something. I should get back to Assassin's Creed. I never got around to finishing that, but... But I think I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up there for Tiny Bookshop for today. We're getting pretty close to the end. There's only a few stamps that we need to do. So we should be able to roll credits pretty soon. Okay. But that's a good place to wrap up. If you are watching this on YouTube at a later date, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next stream.